Hello and welcome back to Disappointing Cat Girls. I'm your host, who can't get laid. With my co-host, won't get laid.
Ouch.
What do you mean, ouch? Any lies detected in there? You have the ability to do so, and you won't. I don't see what the lie is. Anyway, so as I stated last time, we are like 99% certain this is one of the branches here. So instead of making the call and yeeting Ferris's dad out of existence, we're going to ignore that and go on and presumably get one of the endings that wasn't in the anime.
Plenty of branches on this visual novel.
The biggest visual novel in the tri-state area. Perhaps another miracle will... No. So this thing is indicating that, hey, we should be taking out our phone now and doing a thing. But we're going to ignore it. And so I will engrave the memories of you onto my heart. The memory of Ferris, the Rhinonet champion. The memory of her father, who gave thanks to a stranger like me for protecting his daughter. I will carry them for you. Always.
No.
You have to read the line.
Bye-bye, Papa.
It must be done. For Mayuri's sake. I must erase Ferris's memories just as I did Suzuha's. It really is going to make us drag this out, huh? It really is going to make sure that we feel it.
Yeah.
There's no other way. I give Ferris back her phone. You can reach her. I was going to say. No. I won't let this dream end yet. Don't jump to conclusions. We should explore other methods. After all, her father's life hangs in the balance. Let's try another way. Let's find another way up. Oh. I found a crane. Can you find the controls? I can't kill your dad, Ferris.
Kyoma, I can't climb stairs.
Stop this.
You started it.
I did, and now I'm stopping it.
I'm sorry, Nya. Ferris led you astray, Nya.
No, it's okay. This is my decision, because I am the male here. And therefore my decision is the only one that has any bearing on this situation.
I am the dad decider, and my decision is dad.
This is dadicide. Patricide. Extremely Linnaeus voice. I don't have what it takes to be a god. That burden is too much for me to bear. Kyoma's a bear now. Sorry, I need my coffee. And the coffee's all the way over here.
Yeah.
So one sad thing about having the microphone back here is that on the one hand, you can hear us better and more clearly, even when Vivian tries to shirk away from the microphone even now.
What the fuck do you mean? I'm sitting upright. I'm right here.
You're slouching and trying to get as far away from it as you can, even now.
I could get much farther away from it than this.
You could fellate the microphone and it wouldn't be enough. The other bad thing is that my coffee is all the way the fuck over here, so whenever I want, I have to go lean past the microphone over here where you can't hear me. And then come all the way back to the microphone.
Mostly we just need any sort of table that's an appropriate height for this
Yeah,
purpose.
also this table is just ass tier, but you know, whatever.
It's perfectly nice if you want a really low coffee table that's not appropriate for this use.
It's good if you're sitting on the floor.
That's true. It's excellent if you're sitting
It's
on the floor.
excellent for sitting on the floor. You should never do that on our floor. Our floor is terrible. Anyway, Ferris's father is still at home, so we go to the UPX cafe to talk. Ferris orders a sandwich.
Do you have something in mind, Nya?
It's a gamble,
I love gambling.
but we can change the contents of the D-mail you sent.
We're not going to cancel the first prank mail, Nya?
Yeah, for some reason, prank mailing your dad and threatening him is kind of the best way to keep you alive, and him. Exactly. I win as long as I get back the IBN 5100. Your father doesn't need to die. Right as I say that, the employee comes to the sandwich and drinks. Okay, so we actually don't know what happens to the shoot, so I'm going to take a guess here. Kyoma's going to make her change it so the threat is for the computer. Like, don't bring the cash, bring the computer.
Okay.
That's my guess. I truly do not know. This is now deviating from the story that's in the anime. But that's my thought. She looks startled. We're talking about a game. The employee forces a smile at my excuse and then heads back inside. I turn back to Ferris. I don't know how to tell you this. We're living in a visual novel. I think we should send a D-mail that says something like, give the IBN 5100 to Okabe Rintaro. I think 10 years is about the... I was right. It's about 10 years is... I think 10 years is about the limit of how far back we can send emails. I really love stumbling over my words when we're not even 10 minutes into the fucking episode. This is great. Phone mail didn't become widespread until that point. Lukako's mom's pager was a special case, but even that was still limited to the 1990s. So I don't think we can go way, way back to the 1980s. So we can't do anything fancy like tell Ferris's dad to start stockpiling IBN 5100s in 1975.
Start stockpiling historical figures and cloning them.
There you go. I guess this does involve secret government employees.
Yeah. But you know, back then, Papa's company was down, and he didn't have much capital, nya? I doubt you could say anything to stop him from selling the IBN 5100 if he needed money to save me, Nyan.
Ferris frowns and takes a bite of her egg sandwich. That delicious new albumin.
It's out now.
That depends on what we send. If we make it seem like it came from the kidnappers, then your father has to find another way. He's a retro PC collector, so he should have plenty of other PCs he could sell, right? How convenient.
He wouldn't get enough money with those, Nyan. Back then, the IBN 5100 was the only one people would pay through the nose for, Nyan.
It was really weird. It was like they were preparing them for a sarcophagus with, like, the payment hooks they put up through the nose to pull out the checks.
I'm imagining people pulling $100 bills out in a string like a magician pulling scarves out of their mouth.
God. It still bothers me that they took out the braid through the nose. Ooh, I didn't need to know that fact.
Where else would you prefer they take it out of?
I don't know.
Is there anywhere else that's better?
No.
Let me know in the comments.
Please don't. Please do not let her know in the comments. I do not need to see that. I read almost all the comments before she does, so it's gonna... Oh, God. Then this is something only you can pull off. I'll say it again. This is only a bet. We might do it, and then it turns to present day, and I'm serving life sentence for kidnapping.
Oh, God. That would suck. What if that's where this goes?
Like a non-standard game over where we fucked up the present so much we can't?
Yeah. And, like, people are fine now, but he's in jail. For extortion.
No, things still wouldn't be fine, because Mayuri would still be dead.
But, like, what if that fixes it? Because he's now in jail, so he couldn't have done all the time machine shit and fucked it up.
Oh, well, no. I think Mayuri dying is independent of the time machine fuckery, isn't it? No, it's not entirely. That would be... You might be right. Anyway, a bet to escape the responsibilities of a god. I really hope it's a non-standard game over. How will the new world line change? What will it bring? I don't have the answers. Ooh, that's a good point. It may become a world where neither Mayuri nor your father can be saved, but it could also be one where both can. That's also true. We don't fucking know. We've basically been lucky with every single change we've made that far back at this point. Yeah. The things in the present have turned out basically the fucking same.
Like, maybe this is the thing that overcomes divergence.
That would be pretty silly. There's no way to be sure, but I can't leave things the way they are. I can't let Mayuri die, and I can't let your dad die. That's actually an interesting thought, because our current plan for beating divergence is to go back the way we came.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because apparently all the changes we made have made us closer and closer to this point of convergence. What if this just makes us go further in that same direction till we get past it and out the other side?
Eat ourselves straight over to the Gamma World Line or whatever hasn't been
Gamma World Line
so
where
far.
everyone's catgirls.
Oh no, that's,
all or nothing.
That's it. That's what happens.
Is Ferris Moneymaker alright with that? 2 lives hang in the balance. I only know one gambler and his name is Moneymaker, and that's why I know his name. I don't want to be making decisions that affect whether people live or die. And yet, that's what I've been doing this entire time. But I can't think of any alternative.
If that's your decision, then it's okay with me, Nyan.
Really?
I know that you're trying to save Papa, Nyan. And I'm really grateful for that, Nyan. I think I'm falling in love with you, Nya.
Wait, when did this become a harem?
Welcome to visual novels. They are all of them.
Wait, is that the whole point of the different endings? Is that you get to end up with... Is that really the whole... No! No! Get this harem bullshit out of here. Don't tease me like that. Actually, you know what? No, I'm cool with this because that means there's an ending where we can end up with Luca.
We don't know that. It could be the worst of all possible worlds that we're living in now. It could be that everyone else gets one. We don't know yet.
Oh, shit.
But I'm not just teasing, Nyan.
Ferris pouts cutely.
Does Kyoma hate girls like me, Nya?
Actually, Kyoma's more of a fan of the kind of, like, frumpy look. But, you know, that's... I mean... She stares into my eyes, saying nothing. No wonder you're my May Queen's #1 maid. You know how to flatter your customers.
I don't like it when Kyoma dodges the question, Nya.
Now she makes a sad face and drops her shoulders. Don't tell me that was a real confession of love to me. Sure, Ferris is cute. But I like the frumpy type. I don't have as much trouble dealing with her as I used to. I could certainly get used to the idea of being with a girl like her. I am a man, after all, and any man would be overjoyed to win the heart of a girl like Ferris. Any manly man. But this is no time for romance. In fact, gaga ooh la la, this is a bad time for romance. It is! Because in every one of the endings, he winds up traveling through time with every... Oh, that's gotta be... Because in the first ending, we wound up traveling back with Suzuha.
We don't... Maybe. We'll see.
Well, he's about to say, Ferris, let's do this together. It'll come out all right. Trust me. Trust me.
Trust me harder.
That's such...
I guess you're never gonna answer me, nya.
Ferris looks a little sad, but after a deep breath, she smiles again. Really? Come time travel with me isn't enough to...
I'm with you, Kyoma. Let's send that D-mail, nya.
We have our plan. Will the dice come up odd or even? Not even God knows. Bum ba da da bum ba da da. I take Ferris with me to the lab, and Daru weeps tears of joy at her safety. Mayuri jumps on her with a hug. Kurisu keeps reading, her expression aloof. I tell the three of them I'll explain later. I don't know if I'll get the opportunity since we're changing the past. And head with Ferris straight to the development room. Ferris has already written the D-mail. The root of the problem is her fake ransom demand, which caused her father to sell his IBM 5100. This is a second threatening email written to prevent that. Its time of arrival is 1 hour after the first D-mail. I set the timer and exchange glances with Ferris. There's no turning back.
I hope I still remember you, nya, after the world line changes.
Even that is no guarantee. This isn't like Suzuha's case, where I returned the warped world line back to normal. We're warping it even more. I wouldn't be surprised if there were changes more drastic than the elimination of Moe from Akiba. The elimination of Mo from Akiba. Just one guy, Mo. That's the difference. Mo isn't there anymore. Even if you forget, I'll remember. Ah! You have to say it.
Kyoma, I want nya hold hands.
I take Ferris's hand, then activate the microwave. Go for it, Ferris.
Sending nyan.
Wow, that's a big leap.
Yeah?
That's 0.2% right there. The warmth of Ferris's hand suddenly disappears from mine. What? The summer sun fills my distorted vision. Next comes the noise of Akiba, the voices of the crowd, and the theme songs of electronics shops. This is... teleportation. I realize I'm standing on Chuodori, right in front of Animate. Animate? The anime shop? I scan the street. All the Moe stores are back. The world line must have changed.
Did we fail? Is her dad still dead?
That's evident from the fact that reading Steiner kicked in. That does seem to be the case, right?
Maybe.
Ferris, however, is nowhere to be seen. Even though we were standing right next to each other just a moment ago, hand in hand, she disappeared. Did her very existence disappear? Well, no, because Moe culture took over, and that was exclusively her doing. No, that's absurd. I refuse to accept that. So did our plan work? Or are things even worse now? I need to explore this new world line. I head to the Tenoji residence and find Nei there, home alone. I managed to convince her to let me in. The divergence meter is there, as expected. What? The first digit is blank. Wait, it was over. It now reads 0.275349%. Is it broken, or is there a reason for the missing digit? Anyway, better make a note of this number on my phone. Because last time it was 1% point something, right?
I can't remember if it's a 1 or a 0. I thought it was a 0.
Oh, it was. Oh, God. That's even worse than I thought then.
Because we were trying to make our way up to 1% divergence.
When I checked the divergence meter after erasing our memories with Suzuha, the number was above 0.4%. The number is significantly lower now.
Did we make shit worse?
What does it mean that there's no 0 there anymore?
We'll probably find out.
But the bigger question is that missing first digit. Oh shit, maybe I was right. Maybe it can't display a negative sign.
Oh, clever. We underflowed. What?
Oh, she doesn't know who we are. Oh no, we just broke into her house. Oh no. Oh shit.
Who are you? What do you want?
This is somehow even worse than Suzuha's ending, because Suzuha's ending, we still kind of knew the score. This, we might have stranded ourselves without any time travel ability whatsoever.
The lab may not exist.
It certainly seems like
if
that.
The lab doesn't exist, everyone's fine.
Is it though? Or is Mayuri still fated to die?
Definitely not, because we know or at least our theory is that it's because of the things we did, and we're reverting it so she won't. So, if we're right about that, then...
What about the bigger scope problem? Does this prevent the war Suzuha was trying to stop?
If it prevents us from developing the device, then yes, because that's why the war happened.
Holy shit. Alright, you want to read her line?
What if this is secret
good
super
end?
Good end? I did though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nai peeks at me from behind the sliding door. She's acting even more afraid than usual. I don't want her to tattle on me to her dad. I'd better calm her down somehow. Sorry for the sudden visit. I'm done. By the way, your old man's the one who showed me how to get here. That doesn't seem to allay her nervousness much, and she just still doesn't come any closer.
Who are you? Please get out. If you don't, I'll call the police. And my daddy's really, really strong.
Huh? What's going on here?
Oh no!
Oh no! Okabe is so slow on the uptake.
No, I hate this.
Who am I? Come on, we've met any number of times. Why don't I unintentionally gaslight a child?
Why don't I make it seem like I am trying to kidnap this innocent child who knows nothing about what's going on? Okabe's gonna end up in jail for that.
I rent out the second floor of your old man's shop, remember?
His what? Help, Daddy!
Whoa, no, hold on a second.
If you touch me, I'll bite my tongue and die.
Is that how that works? I'm not gonna touch you, okay? You really don't remember me? Nai shakes her head frantically. We've never met? She nods. Oh, sorry about that. I'm friends with your old man. I'm done here, so I'll be going now. My thoughts are a jumble, but I force a smile to hide my confusion and leave the Tennoji residence behind. Well, that could have been worse. At least she can't finger us to the cops. Extremely gumshoe voice. It's the cops! On the one hand, a cab. On the other hand, I love gumshoe. Something like this was bound to happen. It's a small comfort, but I knew the risks when I chose this path. Given that canceling the Sousa HUD email only changed the divergence by 0.07%, a change of 0.2% likely means a dramatic shift in the world line, at least from my perspective.
Or does it? What if divergence isn't something that perception of change and divergence, the physical quantity being measured, aren't like that?
I always found it weird that world lines exist apparently on a 2D, on like a line, almost. Like, apparently they can be quantified just by... Wait, no, maybe that's it. So, remember what it's measuring is our distance from that core world line. What if it's not like all the world lines are lined up in a row, but it's actually like a 3D probability space, or some higher dimension probability space, and all that percentage measures our absolute value distance away from that point.
That's kind of how I figured it worked.
Yeah. So we might still be as close as we used to be, but in radically different circumstances.
Huh.
I don't know. As proof, with the sole exception of Ferris, all contacts have disappeared from my phone. That's nothing but pure horror to me. Save Mayuri and Ferris's father, we warped the fabric of time even more than it had been warped already.
And now, in this world line, everyone hates me and nobody wants to hang out. Which, fair.
No mail going out. No mail in the inbox.
That's extremely alarming.
It's really weird
but Ferris is there.
But think about why that's the case. She was threatened. Her life was threatened, and we were the person who the ransom was supposed to be delivered to. How
Do we know
fucked up is... Yeah, because remember that the thing she sent was to say, get Okabe the IBN 5100.
We do not know that. That was a thing that was...
Oh, so we don't know exactly what she sent, you say?
Yeah, we don't know what the contents of...
True.
The specific contents were. We know that it was a gamble to try and get the IBN 5100, but we do not know
and he floated that, like, in order to do that, make the ransom the IBN 5100 itself, so he couldn't sell it.
Did
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Yeah, to me it did not seem like that has been established.
Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Either way, I find it creepy that our only contact would be the person whose well-being we ostensibly threatened about 10 years ago or something. Or however long ago. Why would she still want contact with us? Because if all she knew was... Or maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. To lose everyone other than Ferris. That would be unbearable. I can't stand her for more than, 10 minutes at a time. That can't have happened. They can't have disappeared. I'm sure they still exist. My phone is just... broken, is all. Yeah, that's probably it. I knew this might happen. I accepted the risks. But at the same time, I don't want my relationships with my friends to change. I hold that desperate wish in my mind. Except with Luca, I want that relationship to change drastically to the point where we're boning. I, Okabe Rintaro, want to be boning Luca. Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu should be in the lab like usual. Once I get there, Mayuri will greet me cheerfully, right?
The lab's totally not there. He's gonna wander into some
I climb the stairs to the second floor, praying that everything will be all right. And there I realize my prayers were for naught. The second floor is vacant, and of course, the time leap machine is nowhere to be found.
Ooh.
We did it! We stuck ourselves in a timeline without the fucking time machine. Oh yeah!
So now CERN can't be created. The entire conflict can't occur.
Presumably. I mean, are you saying that the time travel can't have been invented by anyone else after this point?
Good point.
I mean, when an idea is bound to happen, right? It's going to happen. It's like Newton and Leibniz with calculus.
Maybe
not. The idea... Well, clearly people smarter than us are also trying to work on it.
Yeah.
Are you saying given 30 years of their own time, they wouldn't eventually stumble onto we need a fucking CRT? Well, maybe not, but still.
I think, definitely, given the shtick that time travel can be accomplished with nothing more than a CRT and microwave, it's like, why hasn't time travel just happened at random in millions of people's homes, effectively? But were it not for that, I would find it believable that maybe things got warped so far that nobody figured it out. There are all kinds of things we haven't figured out.
That's true. So, May Queen exists. Still in a daze, I wander to the maid cafe in search of a familiar face. Feels like 10 years since I last saw that cat logo.
In fact, it was more like 50, 100.
Jeez.
I don't know. I've been living
take a
loops
deep
for
breath.
a long time.
No, that didn't happen in this timeline. But, well, yeah, some of it. I take a deep breath and open the door. And then immediately get on the floor. God, you know what hurts?
What?
This is one of the first images we saw in the game.
Yeah?
Welcome back, Measter. Ferris. Mayuri. Thank God. I feel indescribable relief when I see the two girls standing there. They didn't disappear. They still work here, just as I remember.
No, Master. It's Mayushi Nyan Nyan.
Mayuri smiles at me and strikes a cat-like pose.
You're Ferris-chan's duel partner, aren't you?
She turns to Ferris.
Wait.
Oh no,
wait.
In this
timeline,
we play card games?
but we don't know how to play it at all because we time leapt. Oh, that's wonderful. Ferris-chan, did you tell him Mayushi's real name? Yeah? I don't remember telling him, yeah? But you do call yourself Mayushi, so maybe he guessed, yeah. So things are changed enough that they weren't childhood friends even.
Oh shit!
But,
oh no!
But she still ended up living effectively the same life and being in the same place. What happened differently to Okabe's life?
Okabe became a card game nerd instead of a...
Yeah, but some things must have changed drastically starting in his early childhood at the latest.
Because how old were we when Ferris's father died? I still think it's got to be the fact that we somehow, because we had to get delivered the computer, we somehow got caught up in that, and that radically changed our relationships as a kid.
Well, maybe.
This feeling. Something is very wrong.
Kyoma.
Although our true name is still real, Ferris brings her mouth close to my ear.
Thanks for coming, Nya. But please don't act like my boyfriend in front of the customers, Nya.
Your boyfriend? Oh, sorry, I auto-clicked.
Dummy, you can't use that word, Nya. We can sweet talk all we want after work's over, so control yourself until then, Nya.
What are you talking about?
Nya Nya? Oh, I see. You get it, Nya. You're one cool cat, Nya. Come on, Ferris-chan. You can't flirt with him here. Nya. What do you mean, Mayushi? I did no such thing, Nya.
Remind me again how old the characters are in this.
Good question.
Before I make an inappropriate joke. Mayuri, do you remember Daru and Kurisu? Mayuri tilts her head with a confused expression. No, not how old the game is.
Okay.
How about Ferris?
Okay.
Boop. So Mayuri doesn't know who Daru and Chris are. The coldness in the pit of my stomach returns.
She is 17.
Damn it. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna shelve that joke. That's right, we check our facts real time to make sure we don't bring you problematic humor. There's something odd about how Mayuri and Ferris are acting.
Oh my fucking god.
Does this mean my relationship with them has changed as well?
Grow a brain.
Where's our laboratory?
Laboratory? Love hotel?
What the hell? Ferris grabs me by the ear. Ow, ow, ow! What are you doing?
Kyoma, what's this about, nya? Don't tell me you made plans to meet Mayushi at a love hotel, nya.
I like how he's astute enough to realize, oh, their contacts aren't my phone anymore.
And things are radically different, and stuff feels wrong in this specific situation.
But still can't fucking put it together.
Yeah.
I can't tell how much how that is just Okabe being dumb versus how much of it is just, oh, the game's trying to build up more tension.
Kyoma's brain is where all the missing mass in the universe is. It's the densest material known to mankind. Kyoma is such a pervert to think about doing immoral things with a minor like her, nya.
No, laboratory, not love hotel. Don't mix them up. Stop it.
Laboratory? What do you mean by laboratory, nya?
Laboratory. As in the place where we work. It's got labor right in the name of it. Workers' rights? I don't know where this is going to. As in the future gadget laboratory?
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
How is he so dense?
I'm dying.
I'm dying. You remember, don't you, Mayuri? The future gadget laboratory.
Mayushi doesn't know what that is. Sorry.
She doesn't remember. It can't be. Oh, I hit the button again. I'm sorry.
Anyway, why do you keep talking to Mayushi, nya? You trying to flirt right in front of your girlfriend, nya?
We'll have a conversation later about the difference between talking and flirting, but... Girlfriend? Ferris? Whose?
Ah, Kyoma.
Mine?
There we go. If that's how you're gonna be, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, nya. So, what'll it be, nya?
Right. Sorry. I apologize and ask to be seated. And inside, I find Daru sitting at a table for two.
Time for another painfully awkward interaction.
He's fidgeting for some reason. Why is he staring at me like that? Daru! There you are. I sit in front of Daru and let out a sigh of relief. I drink my water in one gulp. I was really thirsty. Daru doesn't try to hide his displeasure.
Hey, what's your relationship to Ferris-tan?
What?
I've seen you somewhere before. Where was it? Anyway, you're being way too familiar with Ferris-tan. Are you a filthy normal? You are, aren't you?
Whoa, Daru, what are you? I shut up as soon as I start talking. Given how Mayuri and Ferris are acting, it's entirely possible that my relationship with Daru has changed too.
There we go.
Better make sure. Have we met before? Oh no.
Of course not. This is your first time here, right? As a regular customer, I make sure to remember the other customers' faces.
No, I'm pretty sure I count as a regular here. Wait!
This taste is the taste of a liar.
That's a JoJo, right?
Yes.
Is this a JoJo reference? How can you tell without even licking me?
Who says I didn't? Anyway, answer me. What's your relationship to Ferris-tan?
I'm...
Not direct enough? Fine. Question 1. What is your name?
Why do I have to be cross-examined by Daru? It's unpleasant, but I also don't want to anger him anymore, so I'll answer honestly. The question is which name to use. I am... Hoen Kyoma!
Seriously?
Daru suddenly bends forward. His attitude changes completely at this. He grabs my hand, suddenly happy to see me.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. I was
'Cause
sure
we're-
I'd seen you somewhere before.
We're her dueling partner.
We're a famous cardsmith, and we don't know how to cards.
No.
You're Ferris-tan's duel partner, Hoen she. Wow, I feel like an idiot. It's an honor to meet you. I'm a big fan of you and Ferris-tan. I saw that last semifinal.
I'm a big fan of you and Ferris-tan.
Thank you for the correct intonation.
He shakes my hand forcefully. His hand is all sweaty. Hey, wait, Daru?
Daru? How do you know my nickname?
Well,
It's complicated.
the pieces are starting to fall into place. The lab is gone. Mayuri and Daru don't know me. We haven't met. We're not friends. We're nothing. I see. All the time we spent together is gone. Every moment, every memory. Is this the price I have to pay? Is it my destiny to live in a world where even my best friends don't know me?
Man, tomorrow's the finals, huh? Beat the shit out of those viral attackers for me.
Will do, buddy. The finals? We haven't even gotten to sectionals yet. Viral attackers. That means it's about Rynet access. Viral attackers. That means it's about Rynet access battlers. Am I participating as Ferris's partner? But I thought the finals finished yesterday. So on this world line, it's tomorrow? I'll ask Ferris later.
Okay, but picture a world line where everything's exactly the same, but all the dates of everything have been shuffled back and forth a couple of days, so you're always really confused about what occurred in your past at what time.
World line's the same, except Monday is now called Tuesday, and so on down the line. Everything happens on the same day. It's just we call it a different day. For some reason, it looks like I'm her partner and her boyfriend. But I can deal with that later. Right now, there's one more thing that I need to know. Hey, do you know someone named Makise Kurisu? I'll stop doing this voice now, I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. She's that genius girl whose thesis got published in that big academic journal, right?
Have you met her?
She gave a lecture at ATF a couple weeks back. I saw it. She was pretty cute.
I can't do it. If you can do it, please leave a comment below. Just say, I can do it. And everyone will know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. It was obvious. If the lab doesn't exist, then how could I have met Kurisu? I go limp in my chair. What about the bet I made? The bet to save Mayuri? Did I win or lose? I should know by tonight. Things go as scheduled, Mayuri will die. Was it right to change the world line? And is Ferris's father still alive? If we saved both of them, then I can accept the loss of my friends as the price. I have no other choice.
Papa?
Ferris stops drinking her iced milk tea and looks at me with furrowed eyebrows.
He went to work today, nya. What about him, nya?
Huh, okay, so
So he's fine.
her father is both alive, but also Moe.
That's the change. In this timeline, her father became Moe.
Because in all the other timelines, the catalyst for Moe shit was her father
Catalyst.
dying.
Catalyst.
Stop this. If you keep this up, it's going to be catastrophic.
Ha!
What are you talking about? What are you so happy for? Oh my god. Oh my god. Your smiles are in a completely different category from everyone else's. I can't stand it.
Are they? How do you mean?
Oh my god, I'm gonna go catatonic in a moment. Oh, what are you laughing so hard about?
Cat puns.
What cat puns? I don't hear a single mew here, do you? Do you? There aren't any cat puns. I categorically deny the claim. Sorry.
I'm not.
So your dad is still alive? Of course. He's doing science.
Of course he is, nya. Why would you ask something utterly bizarre like that, nya?
Takes out knife.
You've been acting weird today, nya. What's wrong, nya?
Nothing. I see. Ferris's dad is still alive. Thank goodness. Now all that remains is to learn Mayuri's fate.
And also to really
Will
quickly...
she die or will she live?
Really quickly become a world-class Rynet access battler in the next 2 days.
The answer will determine if all of this has been worth it.
The answer may surprise you. Oh my god, Okabe.
Stop it, Okabe. Is it true that you and I are a couple? Yeah, a couple of weirdos. Eh? I don't know what you're going on about, eh? Ferris's face freezes. Her lips start to tremble.
Don't tell me Kyomo was only playing with Ferris, nya? You're terrible, nya. How could you play with the heart of a pure 17-year-old maiden?
I see that Ferris is as melodramatic as ever. Smiling wryly, I slump down in my chair and look up at the sky. I feel an emptiness filling my heart. So that's how it is. The world line has changed, and the only one out of place is me. I feel so alone. My friends don't know me anymore. Mayuri isn't even my childhood friend. I won't let you go anywhere. I won't let anyone take you away. That didn't happen in this timeline. Mayuri is no longer my hostage. I was willing to do anything to save her. Even sacrifice the time Souza has spent with us. And yet... No. Think positive. Now that Mayuri's a stranger, there's no reason for her to die. Just think of it this way. I sacrificed our memories in order to save Mayuri. That does little to alleviate the sadness.
Kyoma, what's with this chunibyo aura, nya? We're in the middle of an important conversation, nya.
And you'll act like we're in the middle of an important conversation, Jan. Conversation, Jan. I'm still workshopping it. Hey, Ferris. It looks like I have amnesia now. It's not a lie. I have no memories of this world line.
Oh no.
She thinks we're fucking... Oh no.
That's the world-famous mad scientist for you, nya. Did the organization land a headshot and make you lose your memories, nya? Kyoma knew about the location of the stolen nuclear weapons, and the organization desperately tried to take back those memories, nya.
Oh no.
Okay, but also consider, if this is the ending where the two unbearable chunies end up together just riffing off each other for eternity, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Kyoma?
Ferris frowns, then leans forward and stares straight into my eyes. She trying to use her power? Cheshire break, was it? To see into my mind?
No way.
Ferris quickly turns pale.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's why you've been acting strange, nya. This is terrible, nya. Since when? What happened?
Why are we being a dick about it?
Oh my god.
The world line changed. Not like you'd understand what that means, you basic bitch. I'd call myself a space-time castaway.
This is no time for jokes, nya. This is a serious scene, nya. I'm worried about you, so answer me honestly, nyan. This is serious, nyan.
So here's the thing. If it's just part of how she do, it would be more alarming if she wasn't. Not one word I've said is a lie. You of all people should know, right?
Well, yes, nya, but...
I know, let's be an asshole to the only person who knows us. Please, tell me about our relationship. Tell me who I am.
You really don't remember?
Ferris is moved to tears. Then she firmly clasps my hand. Huh. So then what happened with the fucking IBN threat?
I wonder.
You gonna read your line? Or?
Right, this is my line. Ferris and Kyoma met at a Rhinet tournament, yeah. It was at a small shop in Akiba, but as our life and death struggle unfolded, We understood each other's hearts. Yeah.
I played Rhinet?
そこで意気投合してフェイリスと京馬がコンビを組むことになったのにゃ。
Then we hit it off, and Ferris and Kyoma became partners. Yeah.
フェイリスたちの息はぴったりでグラちゃんでもほとんど負けずに決勝まで勝ち進んだのにゃ。
We were a perfect match and kept advancing even to the Grand Championships, hardly losing a single match. Yeah.
Then Ferris starts fidgeting. She blushes a little and looks at me sidelong.
それで一緒に戦っていくうちにフェイリスが京馬のことをもっと知りたいって思っていつも目で追うようになってて。
And then, as we fought side by side, Ferris started to want to know more about Kyoma. I couldn't stop thinking about you.
そうにゃフェイリスが京馬のこと好きになってたのにゃ。
That's when Ferris began to fall in love with Kyoma. Yeah.
このままずっとライネットだけじゃなくてプライベートでもパートナーとして一緒にいてほしいって思うようになってたのにゃ。
I wanted to be together as partners, not only in Rhinet, but in private too.
だ
Yeah.
からこの前の準決勝に勝った後思い切って告白したのにゃ。
So after we won that last semifinal, I made up my mind and confessed. Yeah.
京馬に好きだって言ってくれてフェイリスたちは甘いキスを交わして晴れて恋人になったのにゃ。
And when Kyoma said he loved me too, we shared a sweet kiss and officially became lovers. Yeah.
I like how our internal monologue is stuttering.
Stuttering.
A sweet kiss. Does that make me a normal? What does normal mean in this context? I need to...
A
hold on.
normie. It means exactly what it means.
Does it?
It
I don't-
does. Normie.
People who find happiness and fulfillment in the real world. Makers of normalcy include having a girlfriend and boyfriend, participating in club and or school activities, going to parties regularly, vacationing overseas, and displaying a lack of interest in 2D anime entertainment.
As I said, normie.
Okay. I wasn't getting the context, though. But now I do. Well, no, not thank you. You didn't answer my question.
It means exactly what normie already means.
Was I really that good with women?
ちなみにフェイリスと京馬は同棲中にゃ。
By the way, Ferris and Kyoma lived together, Nya.
Nani? Living together already, when we only just started going out? You really are a filthy normal, current world line me. Ferris answers with a wry smile.
と言ってもライネットのパートナーとして夏休み中は合宿みたいな感じで京馬をフェイリスの家に泊めてあげてるだけなのにゃ。
Actually, Kyoma's just staying over for summer break while we prepare for the Rhinet Championship, Nya.
だからそのエッチなこととかはしてないのにゃ。
So, we haven't done anything naughty yet, Nya.
This was very important. This had to be here. We had to know this.
って何言わせるのにゃ。
Wait, what are you making me say, Nya?
She flails her arms and legs. Please don't flail too much. You'll knock the microphone stand over.
I'll
Okay.
flail as much as I want to.
That's good controlled flailing. Oh, if it's at Ferris's place with their parents and the butler there, of course nothing naughty would happen.
京馬今の話で何か思い出したかにゃ。
Do you remember yet, Nya?
I shake my head. It's fundamentally impossible for me to remember the events of this world line. I didn't forget those memories. I never had them in the first place. Ferris, I have a favor to ask.
何かにゃ。京馬が記憶を取り戻すためなら何でも聞くにゃ。
Nya? What is it, Nya? I'll do anything if it helps you remember, Nya.
No, it's not about my memories. It's about Mayuri.
マユシそういえばさっきもお店でやたらと声をかけてたにゃ。
Mayushi? Come to think of it, you were awfully chatty with her, Nya.
あいつはもしかすると今日の夜午後8時ぐらいに何らかの形で死ぬかもしれない。
Tonight, around 8 p.m., Mayuri might die.
Huh?
だからあいつを見ていてくれないか。
Can you keep an eye on her?
死ぬってどういう。今度こそ冗談や。
She might die? But you've gotta be joking this time, Nya?
But she can tell that we're not. I gaze straight into Ferris's eyes.
嘘はついていない。
I'm telling the truth.
死ぬか死なないか。可能性は五分だ。
She might die or she might not. I'd say it's 50-50.
お前は何もしなくていい。見ているだけでいい。結果を俺に報告してほしい。
You don't have to do anything. Just keep an eye on her and tell me what happens.
頼めるか。
Can you do that?
何が何だかさっぱりなのにゃ。
I don't understand, Nya.
でも
But
Ferris clasps my hand again. Tightly. Very tightly. I can feel her warmth emanating through her palms.
セイリスは京馬のこと好きだから大好きだから
but Ferris loves Kyoma. I love you a lot.
信じるにゃ。京馬のこと
So I trust you, Nya. I trust you.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Ferris is the only one I can rely on now. I keep staring at the clock on the wall. I was told to wait at Ferris's place, so I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I haven't heard from her since she told me she was going to karaoke with Mayuri. Several hours have passed since Mayuri's scheduled time of death. Ferris hasn't contacted me yet, which I guess means that nothing's happened. I wish I could know for sure. If Mayuri were to die now, would mean that I've failed utterly. I have no way to return to my original world line. I have no way to change the past again. The lab doesn't exist, and neither does the phone wave, name subject to change. I can't even send a D-mail, to say nothing of leap through time.
I don't remember.
Probably you. But do you want me to do it?
I don't know.
Oh, Okabe-kun. Okay, why don't you do it? Ferris's parents make an appearance. They smile when they see me. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've met Ferris's mom. She seems like an elegant lady, who is not portraitured in this game.
Is Rumiho still working?
あ、いえ。友人と遊びに行っているとか。
No, she went out with a friend from work. Ferris's dad is alive. I learned that fact from Ferris earlier, but it's really good to see him in the flesh. At the very least, I didn't have to kill this man.
Yet.
This man.
Yet.
Yet. Okabe, maybe if I kill him, it'll go back. Pull that. Oh, shit. It's not good for a high school student to be out this late. I thought I was going to let you do it. Go ahead, do it.
You need to warn her, Okabe-kun.
Understood, sir.
いつも娘が世話を焼かせてすまないね。これからも娘のことをよろしく頼むよ。
Sorry I have such a troublesome daughter. I hope she's not too hard to deal with.
私はね、君のことを買っているんだ。
I want you to know, I have great respect for you. Holy fuck, this
Thank
world
you
line
very
is
much.
radically different. People respect me?
Yeah, holy shit. Have they met us? I can't believe I've done anything to warrant that sort of praise.
Exactly.
だが、私と家内はこれから仕事で海外に飛ばなくてはいけなくてね。
Sorry about this, but my wife and I have to fly overseas for a business trip.
At this hour?
執事の黒木は残っているから何かあったら彼に。
Kuroki will be here, so just ask him if you need anything.
Arm belts!
Hereditary arm belts.
What do you mean hereditary? He's not related to Kurisu.
We don't know that. Well then, we're off.
お気をつけて。
Ciao, Bella. Once the parents leave, I drop onto the sofa, relieved. He's a really nice guy. I'm glad I was able to save his life, if nothing else.
I'm home.
Ferris returns right after her parents leave.
楽しかった
That was fun.
フェイリス、どうして連絡をくれなかったんだ。マユリはどうなった。
Ferris, why didn't you contact me? What happened to Mayuri? There's concern in my voice, though. I can tell from her expression that everything is okay. I won the bet.
マユシ死んだりしなかったにゃ。2時間ぐらい2人でアニソンを歌いまくってわざわざ池袋までフェイリスは送っていったのにゃ。
Nothing happened to Mayushi, Nyan. We sang anime songs for about 2 hours, and then I took her home, Nya.
There is a non-zero chance that we're singing the NGE theme, right? Given how popular a song it is over there, it's like, there is a 50-50 shot they sang Cruel Angel's Thesis at some point that night.
Does NGE exist in this timeline?
I don't see why not.
We know that JoJo does.
JoJo definitely does.
What other ones do we know does?
Fate's Day night.
I was such a gentleman, Nya. I think I might have raised some Yuri flags, Nyan. Nya.
I see. Mayuri is still alive. So is Ferris's dad. I've lost much, but as long as they're safe, I can accept my fate. I don't know what'll happen to Suzuha's dream for the future, but there's nothing I can do about that now. Everything is fine. This world line is my home now. I'm gonna make a life here. I no longer have the lab or my friends, but I do have Ferris. I'm not alone. I'm so relieved to have finally achieved my goals that my body's fatigue catches up with me all at once. I slide down on the sofa and close my eyes.
今日も寝ちゃうのかにゃ。
Kyoma, are you going to sleep, Nya?
少し休ませてくれ。少しだけ。
Yeah, just let me rest a bit. I have plenty of time to think about the future. After all, I have nothing left to fear.
さて次のターンどうするかにゃ。
Next turn. Your move, Nya.
ちょっと早いが、ターミナルカードを使って形勢逆転すべきか。いや、だがそれこそが罠の気も。
Yeah, it's a little early, but I guess I should use a terminal card and turn the tables. No, this has to be a trap.
どうするかは今日の次第にゃ。
What you do is up to you, Nya.
Wait.
俺の灰色の脳細胞にかかれば。
There is no problem my mighty brain cells cannot handle. But no matter how hard I try, I simply can't visualize Ferris's piece placement. I'm still a newbie at this game. I barely know the rules. The finals are tomorrow. Today, actually. There's no way I can defeat the viral attackers like this. But since I'm Ferris's partner, I have no choice but to participate.
Luckily, we've established that she can single-handedly thrash the both of them.
Right.
So it doesn't actually matter if
Also-
Okabe is pure dead weight.
Also, they can have open partner communication, so it'll literally be fine even if she has to play both of their hands. And that's why we've been training all night.
せっかくだから俺はこのウイルスチェッカーを選ぶぜ。
Alright. After careful consideration, I use Virus Checker.
そうきたのかにゃ。でもフェイリスは二重三重の策を打ってあるにゃ。
Nice try, Nya. But Ferris has plans and backup plans to counter you, Nyan. Force of will.
What? What you say?
今日半ばのサーバーは丸裸にゃ。ターミナルカードを使ってじわじわ攻め落としていくにゃ。
Now Kyoma's server is fully exposed, Nya. I use this terminal card to pounce on you, Nyan.
This game is only about 10% luck, and then about 20% skill, and then
100% concentrated power of will.
The rest depends entirely upon the Rhinetter's strategy and ability. And Ferris has the power to read people's minds, or at least emotions at least, so it's easier for her to see through my plays. Her power is truly overwhelming. She tears apart my carefully thought out plan, defeating me easily. Gah.
これで19戦19敗とはマッドサイエンティストの名折れだ。
Ugh, another loss. That's 19 losses out of 19 matches. I'm a disgrace to mad scientists everywhere. I was able to learn the rules with these 19 matches, but I'm still nowhere near tournament level as a player. Was I really on the same caliber as Ferris on this world line? I suddenly see a frown spread upon Ferris's face.
ライネットの戦い方本当に忘れちゃったんだにゃ。
Kyoma, you really did forget Rhinet's Art of War, nya.
今まで京馬が記憶喪失だにゃんってあんまり実感が湧かなかったんだけど。
It didn't feel like Kyoma lost his memories for real until now.
ここまで下手っぴになってるにゃんって。
I didn't think you'd be this poopy, nya.
Well, excuse me for being poopy.
京馬はフェイリスのこともほとんど忘れちゃったのかにゃ。
Did Kyoma forget everything about Ferris too, nya?
まあほとんどといえばほとんどだな。少なくとも恋人になった記憶は全くない。
Not everything. I just don't have a single memory of us as a couple. Unless you mean a couple of wankers. Hey-o!
Hey! Nya.
Ferris grows more and more downhearted. Now she's on the verge of tears. I guess when your entire relationship was based around how you met playing a children's card game, maybe if your partner suddenly could no longer play that children's card game, that might be a problem.
That means you don't love me anymore, nya. Then there's only one thing to do.
I'm divorcing your ass. Ferris suddenly stands up with both fists clenched.
思い出させてあげるにゃ。
I'll make your body remember, nyan.
We don't need this, do we? Gah! Ferris approaches with bloodshot eyes, her fingers wiggling lasciviously. Stop it.
お前まさか俺を襲う気か。
Are you going to assault me?
それもありにゃ。初めてだから優しくしてほしいにゃ。
That's certainly an
No.
option, nya. But this is my first time, so I want to do it gently, nyan.
Oh.
It's obviously not what's going to happen here.
You say that.
It's
You
obviously not what's going to happen here.
Calm down. If it's the first time, then how the hell will my body remember it?
京馬。
Kyoma, nyan.
Suddenly, Ferris gets on all fours. She raises her back a little, exactly like a cat ready to pounce.
お仕事で海外に行っちゃったにゃ。黒木ももう帰っちゃったにゃ。
Papa and Mama went overseas, nya. Kuroki's gone home too.
You say that's not what's gonna happen.
I do. I maintain this.
Okay.
遠い家に。今はフェイ
I'm trusting you here, Vivian. Just so you know, if this all goes south, Vivian is the one you get to blame.
Yeah, let me know in the comments. We have this whole apartment to ourselves, nya.
She approaches slowly.
どうするにゃ。記憶がなくてもスウェーデン食わぬは男の恥にゃ。
What will you do, nya? Even without your memories, can you really resist me, nya?
I don't know, is Okabe really capable of consenting right now?
Good question.
Clearly he understands what sex is, like, in all that, and but on the level, like, where he's got enough shit going on, it has...
Where it's like, what is
Yeah, like,
existence?
it's
I'm
like-
not mentally here.
yeah, is he mentally in a space where he could be consenting? I won't be tempted, catgirl. I don't know what I should do in a situation like this. I can't think clearly.
京馬。
Kyoma! Kyoma, Kyoma, Kyoma!
Oh! Finally, Ferris blasts off. If I dodge, Ferris is sure to fall flat on her face. That's how fast she's going. So to prevent that, I catch her in my arms. Here's where I lose my virginity. Farewell, virginity. I would have preferred to have given it away rather than have it taken by... Really?
That's it. It's not actually where this.
Suddenly,
is going
Ferris
to go.
falls silent. Ferris? When I look down, she's pressing her face against my chest, muffling her sobs.
思い出が消えるのってとっても切ないのにゃ。
You not remembering hurts so much, Nya.
自分の知ってる人が知ってる人じゃなくなっちゃって
The person I knew became someone I don't know.
自分だけが思い出が消える前のことを引きずってて
I can remember things we did together from before, but you have no recollection.
その思い出を押し付けることもできなくて
I can't bring those memories back.
こんな中途半端に覚えてるならいっそ綺麗さっぱりフェイリスの思い出も消してもらいたいくらいにゃ
It hurts so much. I wish I'd lost my memories too, Nya.
Ferris's words hit me like a blow. I feel exactly the same way. Damn, that's actually really good. I like that. The Ferris I knew is gone forever. So are Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu. This world line closely resembles mine. Nothing is missing, but everything has changed. My memories seem real, and I know that they are. But with no one else to share them, they might as well be a dream. I'm all alone in this world. Alienated, isolated. My friends will never remember me. The events in my memories never happened. But this... I gently embraced Ferris's small head.
俺自身が選んだことだから
This is my choice.
選んだ
Your choice?
Yeah. The path I chose so that neither Mayuri nor Ferris's dad would die. I won the bet, so in return, I have to live with this loneliness, this isolation. Nothing is free. Everything has a price. I sacrificed Suzuha's memories to save Mayuri. That's what Suzuha wanted. It's only fair that I give up something myself. So, I'm okay with this. Because, objectively speaking, I reached my goal. I'm okay.
それに正直なことを言えば俺はフェイリスがいてくれてよかったと思ってる
I'm glad I have you, Ferris. I want you to know that. Mayuri and Daru are strangers now. Kurisu would probably return to America. Without Ferris, without her affection, I don't know what I would have done.
俺はお前の恋人になった思い出はないが
I don't remember falling in love,
恋人でいてくれてよかったと思う
but I'm glad that we did.
今日も
Kyoma.
Ferris lifts her face.
この世界線で変わらず俺を知ってくれているのはフェイリスだけだった
You're the only person who knows me here, Ferris.
フェイリスが一緒にいてくれたからなんとか冷静でいられた
As long as we're together, everything will be fine.
これからも一緒にいてくれると嬉しい
I hope you'll stay with me, even now.
記憶はきっと取り戻せないが
I probably won't get my memories back,
これからもう一度フェイリスのことを好きになっていきたい
but I want to fall in love with you all over again. Damn, son! That's actually a great... Damn! How come Okabe can't be that smooth normally?
Kyoma. Ferris wants you to take off her cat ears, Nya.
Cat ears? Oh, I see. Back to Rumiho mode.
They come off?
I Did you just make a Kimono Friends reference?
I did.
Oh, wow. Nice. I gently take the cat ear headband off of Ferris's head. Her long hair falls down and dangles onto my face. I comb through her hair with my fingers, and Ferris's eyes smile as if soothed by my touch. She really is like a cat.
ルミホって呼んで。
Will you call me Rumiho?
This is the second time she's asked me that. I was too self-conscious to say it the first time, but now... Rumiho. Ignoring my inner shyness, I say her name. Our faces draw close.
キスしてくれる？
Will you kiss me? Zoom.
With difficulty, we exchange a kiss, like hummingbirds poking at nectar. Then Ferris slowly smiles. Straight! Her smile, her lingering tears, her everything. It's awfully cute.
あなたはね、私の王子様なんだよ。
You're my prince, you know?
This is the second time she's told me that. I endure the tinkling in my body.
これからも私はあなたを好きでいていいんだよね。
Is it okay if I still love you?
Yeah.
よかった。
Yay.
I can no longer return to my original world line. I don't intend to, either. Because I saved both my Uri and Ferris's dad. I'll keep living on this world line. And Ferris will be by my side. Hell yeah! Now we get to play card games.
On motorcycles.
They're not on motorcycles. There are no motorcycles here. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Very soon we'll start the finals and see once and for all who the Rhinet Axis Battlers Grand Champion is. I hear cheers.
Woo.
The finals are about to begin. Ba-da-da-da.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Of course, our opponents are the viral attackers. On the previous world line, Ferris's victory turned out into a desperate chase through Akiba. But that's another thing that never happened. Normally, I would have refused to stand here. Since I didn't get my memories back, I could have stepped down and the cheerful cat girl would have probably accepted and then proceeded to fight alone. But I'm still standing here, even though I'm aware I'm a burden.
今日も本当に大丈夫なのかな？
Kyoma, are you sure you'll be fine, Nya?
Ferris turns to me anxiously, one last time. I answer her with a firm nod. I've decided. This is my home now. The story of Ho and Kyoma, of Okabe Rintaro, begins here, anew. The first line on a blank page. I discard my feelings for the world line that never happened. I lock those memories deep in my heart. In order to live here from now on, I will become this world line's Okabe Rintaro. Besides, the viral attackers are a troublesome opponent, win or lose. I have to protect you from them. Ferris's dad won't come in his limousine to save us this time. I'm the only one who can protect Ferris now.
I'm so happy, Nya.
Which is why I'm smiling in this portrait right here, Nya. Oh, hey, there you go. Ferris turns to me, deeply moved, and holds out her hand. You have to say the line.
Together.
Yeah, together. Ferris's hand, my only connection to this world line. I gently take hold of it and squeeze.
That's not such a bad ending.
It's not. I don't like it as much as I liked Suzuha's ending.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. In Suzuha's ending, it was... she knew the score.
Yeah.
and we willingly put that away to go with her.
Mm-hmm.
In this ending, Ferris is still very much in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And she presumably will never know or be able to understand what we went through to get here. So it's a good ending in the sense that people are alive, but it feels like in this one, Okabe's even more lonely.
Yeah.
And like, I get that it's bittersweet, but it's even more. It's not bitter. It's not bittersweet. It's like 2/3 bitter, 1/3 sweet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the good ending doesn't, that we still have one friend we knew and can connect with, doesn't outweigh how lonely we are and how much we've lost. It feels like the good ending part of this is kind of like a consolation, almost. I like the ending, and I like the part where they compare the fact that Ferris has all these memories of Okabe that he doesn't remember, to the fact that Okabe has all the memories of Ferris that she doesn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good parallel. I like that a lot. But I feel like if this ending wanted us to feel happy, it didn't do that. I feel like I came out the other side and like, okay, things are good and looking up, and presumably Okabe's going to build himself a good life here, but...
See, to me, I got the impression that it was supposed to be building towards Okabe falling for her already before the point where anything was sent there.
Oh, no.
So then it's like, oh, so that still happens in a different way in a different time, but it happens. Yeah. And, like, it is
isolated
definitely
jamais vu.
a lot better than than some of the other options here.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying it's a bad end, but I definitely think it's more bitter than sweet.
For me, though, none of that is what gets me about it. What gets me about it is Okabe's like, yo, I just suddenly got amnesia, and nobody is like, holy fuck, dude, let's get you to a hospital.
Yeah.
That's the bit that throws me here. Like,
yeah. And, like, let's go play a card game.
Yeah, like...
Let's go play a children's card... I'm
neurologist time, Kyoma.
I mean, even then, he'd probably try to avoid it because he knows there's nothing they could do.
Yeah, but it's still something where, like, why is nobody incredibly fucking worried?
Right.
And why would you not get that shit
So,
checked
presumably, Suzuha and her crew still exist.
And Suzuha...
Not Suzuha, I'm sorry. She's not who I meant to refer to. Presumably, Shining Finger and her crew still exist.
Do they, though?
Probably. I don't see why they wouldn't. Suzuha still went back in time here because we have the dongle machine. And
that's interesting. You're
right. We never did figure out what that meant.
You're right, we didn't.
Yeah, so Suzuha still went back in time here, which means Time War still happens.
But we also don't necessarily know that. We know Suzuha went back, and we know some things are different.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
We know a lot less...
Maybe
about this timeline.
Yeah, we don't. It's like we've kind of stepped out and ceded the main character slot to someone else.
Yeah. Huh.
I like the ending. I don't think it was as happy an ending as it tried to be. I guess I see what you mean. They kind of like, oh, there's an angle for them still falling in love with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that happening despite circumstances. And like, I get it. But if it wanted us to just feel like this was a happy end, it didn't quite. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Let us know your opinions in the comments below.
Let us
Why are you so far away from the microphone?
Well. Let me know what my opinions are.
Here,
too.
I'm gonna move this closer to you. You ready?
Hi.
No. Okay. Now you're too close. All right. That's all for this timeline. Join us next time when we continue on in the main story. It'll be great.
It will be.
I really hope this was long enough. I didn't time it. Hopefully this was a full episode. And if not, finger guns. 180 walkout.